Today is day 3 of trading $10 up to $100,000. We had this brutal flush, of course, as we all know, and the sentiment here was kinda way too bullish than I expected. So I think this chop overall left over these people that were jumping into longs here and buying spot, and now they are kinda getting squeezed and they are getting scared that we are gonna go for a second round, which I do not think it will happen. Of course it can happen, and there is not so low probability of this happening, but I still do favor more the way to the upside. But if we are not gonna turn around from this point, then I do think we are gonna hit this golden bucket, an ABC correction, which is a 50% of this hourly candle. This is 9.64%, that means half of it is 4.8. So somewhere around here there is a 50% of this wick that we should fill before we eventually take up to the upside. So that's another level that we should take, in fact, and that means there is very strong level of hold. So how I will be playing this trade, I'll probably be taking this trade more as a swing than scalp. I want to use the leverage on this account because of course I want to get it up as soon as possible, but trading is not get rich quick scheme. That means we should take it slow anyway. Alright guys, today we grabbed the order. As you can see, I'm in a long now from here, and I honestly really do pray that we come up from this point and it will not be another squeeze to the downside, because that would really make a big hole to my actual portfolio. But yeah, let's hope. This order has been taken here, this big Bitcoin order. That could mean price reversal hopefully, and if not, we are all fucked and dusted. Okay, I am currently in a slight profit. Definitely if we hit this level and we are gonna break the market structure, I am gonna set stop loss on break even. I just looked at fear and greed index of crypto, which is on 22, so everybody is really fucked up from this. It is going exactly as my plan. This is my regular account trades, by the way. I'm kinda sad I didn't take this trade lower as I did here on this challenge, but you know, that's what I said. My regular account have more tolerance to the loss and to the draw I could take compared to the challenge account where I have to be very accurate. The thing is that when we had this flush in Friday and we came back so quickly within an hour or so, everybody was surprisingly very well on mindset. Everybody was like, buy the dip, we are good, we are gonna go to the all-time high now, longs are liquidated, let's go to the all-time high. And I said, fine. There is still this wick that was unfilled on Bitcoin, and we should go for it before we eventually go to the upside. Honestly, this could be start of the bear market, because I saw pretty much the same structure if you look on a daily chart, maybe at 2021, if I'm not mistaken. It was yeah, I think it was this, where it was just same flush, then pullback, and then flush again, you know, of course pullback again, but then more flushes, which led to a bear market. But are we in the same situation? I do not think so. I am maybe way too naive, but I think we are gonna go up. Now if you look at Ethereum, that's what's kinda making me scared, and it's this chunk of liquidity at 3606, because this level has so much fucking orders, like a big orders. They are not huge orders, but if you take them together, it is kind of big order. So that is making me scared, because on ETH it's okay to just do this move and then continue to the upside, but while the time goes, if ETH would go here, I think Bitcoin would maybe even sweep this low. The trade luckily goes pretty well, and right now I'm taking a profit because, as I said, this is the point where I want to take first take profit, and then setting stop on break even, which I had already done, but I might just set stop under this low, because right now it is definitely possible that we might just do something like this, but I would not like to see that. I would be really scared about the position if we just went back down here again. So I want to cover the loss by stopping here and taking some profit right here, and then I will just let it free ride. And I'm kind of thinking actually to let it free ride up to all-time high eventually. So I would just take another take profit here above these highs, but then leave it for the all-time high if we will ever get there. So there is a little update since the last video. It was like 2 days, 1 day, I'm not sure. The trade's going well so far, but right now I set my stop loss on a very weird position, and I will tell you why. It is because if the daily close below this Monday high right now, I do think there is very high probability that we would go for these equal lows for this liquidity. There is an ABC correction that my stop loss is somewhere around this area, which is the biggest bullshit I could do. But the thing is, I don't want to set my stop loss too close right now, because I could still see something like this happening. If we go down here, I could set stop loss here and still be fine. Okay, I'll show you here. I could set stop loss here and I would still be fine, but I do think that it's not gonna be just a spike like this, but it maybe shoots through a little bit, you know, so it will get me out of the position and then it would reverse without me. So I will better leave the trade around this area, and I will jump back in after we take these lows and eventually reclaim the level back. That could be confirmation for me, or I will be trading another trade based on different strategy. Okay, so the trade eventually dragged me out somewhere around here. I will be maybe jumping into new long after we will take this liquidity and then reclaim eventually, but maybe I will just wait for overall better opportunity, because this market is just so unsure. And honestly, after this dump, I would even guess that we are just gonna go for another leg down, which I mean, I do not think it. I do hope that it will not happen. Yeah, because if we were supposed to go up, I think it was about here. Now, not sure guys, honestly. Well, we will have someone from the Fed speaking today, I think, so maybe they will give us some very bullish news from the Trump chair or whatever, and it could just shoot up. Of course it could happen, something like this could definitely happen, but I would not be surprised by this move. And eventually then continuation to the upside, because everybody would be pissed here. Well guys, so today we made $22, and don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and have a wonderful fucking day guys.